Picture your street disappearing and your front door still working fine. That's Giethoorn. No normal roads in the old center, no car parked outside the house, and yet the village still runs. The trick is that what looks like a fairy tale is actually infrastructure. And here's the part that makes the whole place click. The canals did not get added later to make it pretty. They came first. For centuries, people dug peat here, and that extraction carved waterways through the ground, leaving behind strips of land and little islands between them. So Giethoorn is not a normal village with canals. It's closer to a village assembled around the leftovers of a wet landscape. That's an important difference. Water here isn't decoration. It's the original street plan, even if nobody sat down and drew one that way. The village stretches for about 6 kilometers, long and thin, following canals and waterways instead of a normal street grid. That's why it feels less like a compact town center and more like a ribbon of homes stitched along water. Now for the everyday mechanics. In the old center, people move mainly by canal, footpath, or bicycle. Cars are kept outside the village core instead of pushed through it. So the center works because it refuses to behave like a car street in the first place. Those little islands are connected by 176 walking and cycling bridges. A lot of houses have their own tiny bridge crossing the canal, which is honestly one of the few cases where a cute detail is also basic access. Your front path might be a footbridge. Yeah, it's as good as it sounds, and the boats are not just for postcards. Traditional flat-bottom punters were once the practical way to move people and goods through the village. If your streets are water, of course your workhorse is a boat that handles shallow canals well. Today, plenty of rental and tour boats use electric whisper motors. That's a lovely name, but it also explains the atmosphere. Giethoorn feels unusually quiet because the traffic is still traffic, just softened. You're hearing water, bikes, footsteps, maybe some ducks, not a line of engines outside the window. That silence is the payoff. The place looks magical, sure, but the deeper reason it feels different is that the noisy layer most villages built around, the car street, never took over the old center. Giethoorn isn't frozen in time. It's just operating on a different default setting. And that's why calling it the Venice of the North only gets you halfway there. In a lot of canal cities, the water is scenery. Here, in the center, it's still everyday access. The canals are the street, the bridges are the links, and the village still works because it never stopped organizing life around water.